show you an example of another student who did it correctly, just like you guys. But I want you to notice what she used on her number sentence. What do you notice? Silent hand up. What do you notice she added to her number sentence? What did she add to it? Track Josh.
All
Tracking Quincy.
Each 5.
Why do you think she did that?
So like she talking about like they have 5 in each box. That's what she's talking about when she said all boxes each 5.
So you're saying this 5 means how many are in
Each. Box.
So
And
what do you think the boxes?
She had split it up into 7s.
Okay.
She like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, and then she.
So that's why she put the boxes there. And then why did she put an all under 35? I would like for someone with a silent hand to answer. And I've got the same friends with hands up. Why did she write the word all under 35? All of what? Brandon?
All of the boxes.
Good tracking, Rainbow. +1. All of the boxes? So there are 35 boxes here? Huh. Give them a sec. It's not your turn. You call out again. It's a -2.
7 boxes?
I agree, 7 boxes. So what is the 35?
No.
No.
It's the total, then we split it up into 7.
The total what? I agree, it's the total. We're splitting it into 7. Total number of what things do you see? Track Jamar.
5.
35 is the total or all of the what? I love that silent hand. I love that silent hand.
No.
Josh?
All of the dots?
What do you think, Jamar? Do you think 35 is all of the dots?
Yeah, because you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Brandon, what do you think the 35 could be?
The total
Total number of boxes or total number of dots?
dots?
Total number of dots. How can, Jamar, can you prove to Brandon that 35 is the total number of dots, just like you did before? Throw it out and come back with nothing in your pocket.
Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's all the dots. Okay. Today, we're going to start using an array to show how we could model Maget, multiplication, and division. And I'm going to show you how even these cubes, Jamar, we could have 35. Back and shine. We could have 35 of the dots. This can be like a dot. And we're going to build an array instead of building groups. Your eyes are on the math. We're not worrying about anyone else right now. How could we turn this into an array? How could we make it look like groups with rows and columns? Rambo.
You could put it together.
Put it together? Show us how you'd start to do it. Good tracking, Jamar. Good tracking, Josh.
It was like
Okay,
first place.
so let's see here. Do we have 35 in all?
No.
Oh, he's saying these are part of it, okay? Do we have 7 groups?
No.
Okay, hands back and shine. How could we split it into 7 groups? But keep it looking kind of like this with rows and columns. Let's see if Quincy can get it. Send him some love. Who can explain what Quincy is doing right now? Jamar. Nope, tell us what he's doing. You don't need to lean forward, just tell him.
You put in 7 rows.
Oh. Najee, what do you think? What's he doing right now?
7 rows.
Okay. Now, Brandon, is he getting more dots? Is he gonna have more than 35 when he's done? Do you see a cube box anywhere? Did he get more?
Oh, this will be 8. He got 8 each.
Good catch, guys.
7 each.
At the end, I want you to tell us if it's still 35.
I know because you're putting 7 in each.
7 in each, okay?
You're doing the long way. You could pay like 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Like you just could count 5 on a 10 stick and break that for another. Yeah. Then that thing.
Oh, that'd be a different way of doing it, right? Okay. So we have 7s. We have groups of 7, and I saw Najee counting these lines right here. Oops. Where's the 5? Silent hand. Ooh, Brandon's hand shot up. Where's the 5? Turn to your partner and tell them where the 5 is.
I know the 5. It's right there. It's in the column. It's in the column.
It's in the column.
Yes, it's in the column.
Back and shine in 3. Back and shine in 2, 1, and 0. I heard so many people noticing where the 5 was, and now we're gonna draw what we see right here. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I won't forget. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I got 2.
How many total dots is this right now?
35.
How many total? How many is all of them?
35.
You sure? Do you guys agree with Brandon? Is it 35?
Yes, 35.
Okay, so we have an array that is 35 total. It's 35? Okay, great. And so how many
5.
how many on the side? 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many going this way?
7.
7. Okay.
7.
1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
6,
7.
7. And if I make a mistake and make too many and it becomes 8, I can just scribble it out with my pencil.
Or you can exit.
Or you can exit.
Or you can
Exactly.
erase it.
Or you can erase it. It's no big deal. We don't have to start over at all. Jamar, you were counting all of it together in a really interesting way. We want to add those labels to the array. Can you tell us how you were, how were you counting it again?
I can think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to say this is,
That's not funny.
-1. This is 5. How many is this?
5. 10.
Right, so this is 5 and this is 5. So that's why Jamar was saying 10. We can put our labels to show Jamar's beautiful counting.
25, 30, 35.
Is there another way we could count this array?
Uh-huh.
I see Rambo thinking before he speaks. Is there another way we can count the array?
Yes. Ooh.
Kevin?
But I think it could come by 7s.
7s?
Yeah, come by 7s.
Okay, so how would you count by 7s?
You'll go by 7, 14, 21,
21.
28, 35. 35.
Whoa.
This can make it
Are you sure it's 35 total?
Yup.
Are you sure it's 35 total?
Because you go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And you
7,
can come out, and then the rest of that 30, you can come
go 10, 20, 30, 40. 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, my stomach. 32, 34, 35.
Got it. All right, back in shine in 3, 2, 1. Z-E-R-O.
0. Oh, and you can come back.
I have Najeh's eyes and her voice is off. I've got Jamar's eyes and his voice is off. On here, we have a truffle story, and this first one is about Brandon. What do you notice about this array on my sheet? I want to know how many rows and how many are inside of each row.
5.
How many rows and how many are inside of each row? Jamar and Josh, you are participating beautifully. Good silent hand. Track Najeh. You're telling me a total maybe, but I want to know how many rows and how many inside of each row. Love that silent hand. Brandon.
4 rows and 5 columns. She said.
What do we do in rows and columns?
I wouldn't worry about columns.
Okay, just say rows.
And how many in each?
Okay, so rows go side to side, guys. So this is a row. Let's count the rows together and we're gonna label them. We're gonna count them. 1, 2 rows, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 rows. I heard someone counting by 4s. Why were you counting by 4s, Quincy?
Because it's going by 4s.
How many are in each row?
4 in each row.
So we can count by,
32.
right, so you can count by 4s down the side.
16.
When you get,
12,
I'll wait, back in shine. Track Najeh. Track me.
Thank you.
When you get to your seat, I want you to pick which story about this truffle box matches this array. You're gonna use your pencil to annotate on the story, and you're gonna pick A, B, or C. Which one matches the array? If I put an S on your paper, that means you chose the right answer and you showed your strategy on the side.